season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at center, locking down the middle. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Butler with the ball. Here's Moody. And the rejection by Jackson.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Shot clock at 5. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies on offense. It's a three-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Morant with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
Morant passes to Jackson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Golden State moving the ball around. Picked him clean. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green. Podziemski with it. Here's Curry with the three. Good on the triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Now, here's Morant for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
Down low, Jackson misses the baby hook. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry with the three. Edey with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bane kicks to Morant. about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Wells. Offensive rebound. Morant on the follow.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Edey gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Curry outside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The 3 from Morant. Launches a 3. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Warriors trail by 6. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 10.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Butler passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Memphis holding up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in its small forward. Basket good. He's got 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jackson a screen on Curry. Wells wide open. Here's Edey, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Now here's Morant for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 15 points.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Grant, the teardrop falls in. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Well, they have leaned on him all.
After draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Bane.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Out to Morant. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Pass to Moody. And here is Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors, trailing by 13. And the shot is good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now, here's Morant for 3. They get the rebound. Edey backed in off the glass. Edey's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Green finds Curry. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Well, over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Spurs. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Well, I mean, what is there left?
And that'll do it for half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charge this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Peyton is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Hield, and it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
And both free throws, good for Aldama. Warriors trail by 14. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got his first points in this one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Kuminga, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A nice shot by Huff.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Hield outside. Launches it. No good on that one.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Aldama. Puts up a three. Carries it from three-point range.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the three. Warriors trail by 15. Golden State moving it around. Spencer, the pass to Peyton. Here's Post. Here's Spencer. Kennard covering. Here's Spencer. He has 5. There's Kuminga. Aldama with the rebound. Hield against Pippen. Lets it go with the three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the middle, Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's Green missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Pass to Kennard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 21.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pippen for three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Huff, no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three, the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Curry with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson a screen on Butler. The three from Morant. They get it back. Jackson, Butler with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Ja Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And Morant throws it down.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Curry can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Golden State on D. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant right side. The three ball gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 36. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 38 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
Right wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jackson. Butler with the steal. Curry finds Moody. Wells with the steal. Now here's Morant for 3. That one doesn't drop. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony,
afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Here's McDaniels following the score by Golden State. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Randle, a screen on Butler. Edwards. To the wing, right side. Gobert finds Edwards. And finally, they hit one.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Randle. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Outside Butler. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
For 3, Randle knocks down the long J.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Gobert against Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. From outside the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Edwards, a pass to Gobert.
Textbook defense from Green. Still one of the game's best defensive players.
Outside Curry from downtown. And again, no good by Golden State.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Curry with a steal. Green. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Edwards. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Moody. The shot by Conley. No good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To stop the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Randle finds Conley. Back to Randle. Podziemski grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Curry against Gobert. The 3. Curry's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the shot's good.
That's his 2nd make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. Drops. Edwards in the three. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Now Curry. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's Edwards on the wing. Butler covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Pajemski. The three from Curry. The shot won't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the three. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Randall on the screen. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Pajemski grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Conley passes to Randall. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the break. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Now Randall. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Curry. Over Gobert. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Curry's got 9.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Outside Conley. Clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Butler, good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Back to Daniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Curry, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Butler finds Curry. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Edwards. Back to Daniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And another shot. Edwards, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Podziemski's shot is good.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here, and the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Curry rises up and hits the three.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler passes to Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Miller. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the three. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
This has been a display of what we often...
That does it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Miller outside to the inside. Reid, a slam dunk by Reid.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And here's Curry for 3. Reid with the rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Beyond the arc. There's the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Post. And he lays it in on the break. Post has got his first basket.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Kuminga against Miller. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Miller from 15 feet away. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
The three, DiVincenzo. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Heel to the ball. He's picked up by Miller. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Reed can't hit. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payton. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 61.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed for three. Minnesota again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Payton, here we go. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. DiVincenzo with it. Payton covering. Reed, good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Warriors leading. Outside Hield. Pass to Spencer. Outside Kuminga. Here's Spencer. Back to Kuminga. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. It's good. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Misses the layup. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And the basket by Hield.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Back to Reed. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate.
Reed taking 2 shots.
Slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Green. He's guarded by Conley. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Minnesota. Steve Kerr with some words for his play.
Ball's got to move, all right? So just
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's McDaniels on the wing. Moody defends. Conley against Curry. Randall, a screen on Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Edwards can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
In transition, here they come. Oh, ferocious from Gobert. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Curry, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Conley. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Butler for the finish. Look at Butler finish the break.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Randall outside. And here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Wing shot on the way. They get it back. Back to Daniels. Edwards with it. Edwards so good inside.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Podziemski. The shot misses. Oh, good D by Edwards. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Here's McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Curry passes to Butler. Butler goes at the rim, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards on the move. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Curry. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left side, Edwards. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now Curry. Back to Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing. McDaniels covering. Outside Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Outside, Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Edwards outside. No good on the shot. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Curry goes in. Can't hit from in close. And here's Minnesota now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Back to Conley. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh! Edwards finishes the break. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is...
Jackson and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Morant passes to Bing. Come on. Dives for it. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop.
Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Morant against Edwards. And it's Morant missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Conley, Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Picked by Randall. McDaniels dishes to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality, so we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jackson misses. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Randall left side. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Randall passes to Gobert. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, it's Morant with the drop.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Conley with it, now defended by Bain. Edwards looking it over, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jackson finds Bain. Edwards against Morant. From outside the arc, drops in the tray. Morant's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Gobert. Back to Randall. And there's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's McDaniels. Randall kicks to Edwards. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Morant against Edwards. And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Conley finds Edwards. 32 seconds left in the first. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Morant drives in. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And Bane drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Indiana. Randle, a screen on Jackson. Here's Edwards. And he goes big with a dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And here's Morant. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And it's Memphis on the break. And finished off by Morant.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Bane. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Kept alive. Jackson against Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off. Oh.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Conley dishes to Randle. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Morant outside. Zadores, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Here's Randall. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morant outside. Five on the clock. Fires the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the drive. And Randall throws it down.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Timberwolves?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant against McDaniel. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. Edey with the rebound. Here's Wells. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
McDaniels, and the layup's good off the glass. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
I think for the Timberwolves, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Timberwolves.
Their offense is running like a...
And that concludes...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Kennard. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Grizzlies 4th. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint. And that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Here's Reed. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pippen outside. Inside. Stolen by Reed. And here's the break. Miller, that's for 2. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, you got
got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And the wide open shot from Reed. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Kennard for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 7. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Pass to Ingles. DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Pippen. DiVincenzo passes to Reed, and good that time. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Steffens. Rebound by Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Pippen. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Stevens. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Steffens, good. Steffens got 6 in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 3. And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score, and he drops it in from the low post. Now, here's Kennard. Defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Pippen. Here's Huff. Off on the layup. And so Miller will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Stevens. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it's good, 2 points. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Ball stolen. It's deflected. Pippen with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stevens. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And the wing jumper offline.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. 2 on the clock. Oh, missed it. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. But Timberwolves on top, up by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
But we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Edwards against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Randle left side. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
It's Jackson with the drive. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Edwards can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Striking fast inside. Maine isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Randle with the bucket.
Assist by Anthony Edwards.
Here's Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Here's Conley. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Morant with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And
here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Jaden McDaniel. Shooting 1. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Edwards inside, guarded by Jackson. Conley kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Morant. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Now Payne. Stolen by Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to McDaniels. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. McGeady picks one up.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. And this has reached desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Conley against Morant. Edwards passes to McDaniels. The 3. Edey with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. All by himself. And here's Conley outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Morant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target. And so Minnesota takes the win. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, that's always important for teams to go a long way.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And there's the rejection. Pass to Curry. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
And it's Edey missing. Back to Morant. Here's Wells from deep. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Moody.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. And it's off from three-point range.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Outside Curry. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Can they get it? And Morant with the lay-in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Curry goes in. Good on the bucket.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Now here's Morant. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Here's Green. After the basket by Memphis on the other end.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Morant against Butler. Down low. Here's Edey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Jackson with a screen on Butler. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 9. Curry surveys. Pass to Butler. Now here's Green. Outside Pajemski. And here's Moody. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Morant. For 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Hield with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And here's Curry for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Morant against Hield. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Green, the pass to Butler. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Launches it from deep. And it's Morant, again missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Butler passes to Moody. Now here's Curry, defended by Jackson. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Morant, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Moody passes to Hield. And he banks in the layup. Hield's got his first points of the night.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Jackson outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Bane surveying the D. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ja slithers his way. Oh, Ja Morant, my goodness.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
That's good from Curry on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson with a screen on Butler. Pass to Edey. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. The Warriors lead by 9. From 12 feet. Curry's shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
From deep three-point land. That won't go either for Curry. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Moody misses. Pass to Edey. From deep, Morant. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Well, I think for the Warriors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Curry's been given the defense.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Steph and Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Luke Kennard, and it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Payton with just big-time vertical.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the bucket is good.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Huff. The three is up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Puts up a deep three. Jacks up a three. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Pippen. And the three off target. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Payton. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Payton's got 5.
And how about the control on Payton's shot that time? He had it dialed in.
Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Here's Huff. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. It's stolen away. To the middle. Here's Kennard. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Kennard saw the opening, got up there, and really threw it down.
Here's Post. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Pippen, pass to Stevens. Back to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Huff. 11 feet out. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Warriors lead by 10. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Memphis. Here's Spencer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
It's tipped. Pass to Wells. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Morant looking for an opening. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. Puts it up off the inbound, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors lead by 11. Back to Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And now he's gone streaking where 1 leads to 2, which leads to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
Good if it goes. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Steve Kerr with some words for his player.
Defense has been fantastic. Great.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. The Warriors shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And here's Butler outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Kicks it out to Bane. Tries again. Wells misses. The Warriors lead by 14. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Outside Curry, fires the 3, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Morant outside. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 20.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Puts up a three. Ooh, that's good. Morant from way out.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Outside Moody. Butler, a screen on Morant. Curry passes to Butler. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Outside for Morant. Second chance shot. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant with it. To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
At the line for Memphis.
That free throw misses. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And again, no good by Golden State. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Tries to break his ice. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Butler against Morant. Here's Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Butler can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Wells. Down low. Here's Edey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Draymond driving to the rim, and it's hammered home by Green.
A big guy with guard-like penetrating ability. Draymond Green, fantastic awareness.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Spins. Pass to Moody. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. He takes it in. Tipped. All alone on the break. Here's Morant. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
And here is Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Now Morant. Jackson, the screen. There's the triple. Here's Butler, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Butler hits them both.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Naz Reid.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the five. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 4. Conley, the pass to Reed. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Edwards against Curry. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's the jump ball.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Edwards.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Handle with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Left side, Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Edwards passes to Reed. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Hield can't hit. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a three-point game. Edwards can't hit.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. A nice shot by McDaniels.
My goodness, McDaniels gets downhill in a hurry.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Butler. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. Curry against Edwards. Curry passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Edwards. A rebound by Hield.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Butler, here we go.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Hield finds Curry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Here's Curry. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. For the three. Drills the three-pointer.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
From deep. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
McDaniels passes to Reed. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Edwards fires from way outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. From deep three-point land, offensive rebound. Moody the pass to Hield. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
And he makes the first. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Reed. Here's Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Pass to Reed. Over Moody. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now here is Conley, defended by Moody. It's blocked. Clock at 6. Conley finds Edwards. The 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Pacers in Indy. And that one's good. Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that statue.
And Reed throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hield attacking. He's off on that one. And that one is off. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And moving along, that'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the paint, here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. To the inside. Post. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Post has got his first bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
They get it back. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And the shot goes in. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Puts up a deep three. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Warriors leading by 13. Kuminga dishes to Payton. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Miller with a screen on Payton. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Driving inside.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in there. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Down low, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Miller against Kuminga.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
Here's Pajemski, defended by DiVincenzo. Healed from outside. They get it again. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Post has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Pajemski. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Miller kicks to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Hield. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Warriors leading by 16. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break for three. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 5 now. Pass to Podziemski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
From downtown, that one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Alexander Walker. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. Conley's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Randall, back to Reed. 3-pointer. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 12. Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Randall against Hield. Randall outside to the middle. McDaniels lays it up off the glass.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Curry with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and that one, good.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Oh, no, stopping by that time.
You know, he is really the soul and essence of this team. JB leading them in all facets tonight.
Here's Alexander Walker. Conley the pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tell you what, the passing game of Butler, impressive. Doesn't just look for his shot, wants to make his teammates better.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Launches it from deep. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From the arc. They grab their own miss. The second effort. That shot missing. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Curry outside. The second chance effort. A nice shot by Moody.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. So 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Edwards against Jackson. And Edwards, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. From deep, Morant. Here's Edey. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Got a hand on it. They recover it. The kick out to Conley. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall finds Edwards. Randall, a screen on Payne. Here's Conley. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. Randall with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Gobert. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Edey. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Banked it in off the glass.
What a passer Bane has become.
Conley against Payne. Gobert. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson surveying the D. Wells, the pass to Payne. Launches a 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Conley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 6 to shoot, and here's Morant outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's McDaniels. Yet to see a basket. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, It's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Morant against Edwards. Lets the three fly. Morant, no good. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And back it up. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he makes the first.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Jackson against Edwards. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards has got 6 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Morant, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
On target from range.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They set the pick from deep. Morant. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wells. Morant looking around. Second chance effort. And it's Morant again missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Gobert in the high post. In his last outing, 16 points for him. McDaniels passes to Randle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Morant gets rebounded by Minnesota.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
McDaniels finds Randle. Jackson against Edwards. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Jackson. The 3 is up. The triple hits for Edwards.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Shoots. Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
Randle with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From deep, Morant. And the ball outplayed. Timberwolves will have it. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Kept alive. Pass to Randall. Inside. The kick out to Conley. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 7 points.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Down low. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Out to the right wing. Strong finish by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
And here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Wells. On the wing, Bane. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards, a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on.
Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Luke Kennard, and it's Huff in at the 5. And they take the lead. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Pippen. DiVincenzo covering. Huff. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Pippen. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Huff. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Reed.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And yep, it's good. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Here's Stevens. No made baskets yet. Pass to Kennard. Let's go with a three. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Ingles.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Miller, the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Back to Reed. Goes back up. Kennard with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Back to Aldama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Pippen. Picked by Aldama. Stevens, the pass to Pippen. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Stevens, the pass to Kennard. Picked by Aldama. Here's Pippen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here's the fast break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just...
And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Oh, Ja Morant, my goodness.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. Payne against McDaniels. Morant. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Morant with it, just 5 to shoot. Now here's Jackson from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Edwards. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Morant fights through contact inside.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Over to the wing. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Edwards. Offensive board. The kick out to Conley. Jackson against Edwards. The 3, Randall. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
They have the lead, but haven't been playing nearly as hard on the offensive glass. You wonder if they just want to get back defensively.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
First one falls.
2 shots.
That one misses. Minnesota leading by 7. For 3, Conley. And it's Bane with the rebound. From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Sinks the tray. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
One thing, the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Jackson outside. Morant against Edwards. Shot on the wing. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. And it's blocked.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Memphis, they're working against the clock now. From deep, Morant with the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's McDaniels. Shot from the low post is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Pass to Edwards. Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. From deep three-point land. Takes the 3. McDaniels can't hit. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grand